smiling to herself in the camera.
Well, actually, we can all go look at your video. From where top? Take it from the top, guys.
Let's see it.
Low. Slow prep? No slow prep. Normal prep.
How are you starting?
With the prep.
Good. With the prep. That is excellent.
Just, you do. We had the same problem last time. The Andrew problem. Is that good for Yes.
And different people need different things from you.
I will give you different things.
So how do we do that?
How can we do that? Very exciting.
So first talk about the tenor line, because that's
yeah, I'd love to carry the tenors through that measure.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Right. They have the interesting part.
Yeah, it's just like the altos have the cool part before.
They have the cool part
like
before.
The measure before. Look at that.
Right. They do. And that measure also has lots of things, but it's less tricky because nobody has a consonant. It's just la. So it's a little easier to manage that cutoff while showing the altos their moving part.
Oh, that happens again. Doesn't it happen again somewhere else? There's like an S. Yeah, it does at the bottom of the page. There's another. It's like the basses and there are like S's that happen at different times.
Yeah.
Right? Am I gonna have to look at that too?
Yeah. So this is a decision you have to make. First decision you have to make is how do you want to treat the bass boost? Do you want them to cut off with the alto and soprano, or do you want them to carry through?
I would like for the S to go right into the O.
I agree.
It was written that way.
Very good call. And why? Because it's written that way. And what's another reason?
That's going to clean it up. That's going to be cleaner to just put the S there. It'll line up.
Okay.
But if the tenors are going to be lining up their S the same, in the same place, and that will make two distinct cutoffs.
Good. Is there any harmonic reason to carry the basses through?
Dominic,
will you play measure 13 to measure 14? ascending chromatic line. So
Yeah, like just
Nice
it should
to
just be
carry
carried through. Just
Right.
because it's the nice. There's a very nice contour to that.
right, they could crescendo into that and be really good.
Oh, that'd be even better.
Right, so now we have three different things going on. The basses are carrying through and they're doing a crescendo. The tenors have a moving part. The alto and soprano have to cut off on dus on beat 12. So the tricky thing is how to make all of those things happen and be all things to all people.
And I can't just do a magical rehearsal workshop and then make
You
that.
can, yeah. I mean, bottom line is you rehearse all of this and you get it all set, and then in the actual thing, you look to the people who need you most. You know, by the time of the concert, you know who needs you. Either it's the alto soprano need that cutoff because you don't trust them, or you want to look at the tenors because you do trust your treble voices and you want to show the tenors the line. So
May I abandon post if need be? Not that I ain't got faith in my people, but just in case.
well, so
Because
let's
there's
do
a
the new
lot.
rehearsal and let's see. Conduct the ladies for me at measure 13 and show them exactly that cutoff.
Ladies, measure 13. Oh, my six. Pitches, please, yes.
Yeah.
Bam!
Okay,
Thank you.
good.
Okay,
Now let's hear
that's
the
done.
tenors.
Tenors.
Who is singing tenor?
There's a toss up, but I decided to go to bass.
Okay, for the purposes of Amy's rehearsal, why don't you all sing tenors? Right?
Sure.
Tenors. Tenori. Okay, right on 13? Yes? Yeah, yes, right on 13. Please don't do that. Okay. Everybody has.
Good.
Yeah, just like that. Just don't breathe. And I think what will help you breathe less is to crescendo there because your line continues and you can't.
No, that's all you have to say.
That's it. Just do it.
Don't turn into a doctoral student who talks too much. Don't do it.
Because of these reasons.
We do it all the time. We're the worst
There's
models
so
ever.
many reasons. What else? That was great, guys.
Let's put it all together. So one thing you could do, if you want to show this cutoff, and you also want to show a little bit of
Yeah,
the tenor
that's why I
movement.
abandoned post.
So if you look at the tenor part,
yes.
what the prep they really need to see is that one right there, right? That's before they're
Yes,
moving
they need
out.
12.
So they need 12. And the ladies really need what? Wait, that's not 12, that's 10.
10?
The prep to 11 is what the tenors
Oh.
really need.
Okay. What?
2, 2, 3, ooh, D, con, 10. D, ba. So they really need,
Okay.
yeah,
They
10.
need 10. That's
They
what
need
I
10 so that they can get to 11. But the ladies need, which
They
means
need 11 for the
Exactly.
exactly 12.
11 for their cutoff on 12. So if you really wanted to show both things and leave the basses are just going to have to do their own thing,
I
you
trust
could show beat 10 to the tenors and beat 11 to the ladies.
Oh, if only they were switched because 10 is this side. and
Yeah.
11 is this
So, I mean, not really moving your pattern, more just sort of looking at the tenors until 10 and then looking at the ladies for 11. It's a little bit of a go.
side. Choreography.
Yeah, choreography. It's something fun to practice in the mirror if you
Alright.
want to. But technically speaking, getting this rehearsal down should do it. So Amy, start for us on measure 12.
Thank you.
Go into measure 13, and then when you get to 15, do the slow 4 again.
Okay. Alright, everyone. 12. Pitches, please.
How was the onset?
Weird.
Weird.
Was my prep weird?
Yeah, we need to make sure it's a super quick prep, but you want to make sure, even though it's just beat 12, that it doesn't sound, it doesn't look frenzied. Otherwise, we get, and they're going to do you know, especially when they're starting on an awful vowel like X, so they have to do, you know, they're trying to come in. So you want to just think 10, 11, X, nice and light, so they come in just gentle, 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 super relaxed.
All right, are we still good with
Right on top. Better. You kind of hit the bottom before you came to the ictus, so that's why they weren't exactly sure where to come in.
Okay.
So you want to make sure you show more breath than it's there. So, X.
Okay.
Let's do it together a couple times. Everybody just speak X, but make it hex. Right?
Hex.
Good. Do it again.
Hex.
Good. Now sing it. Hear the pitches. Just the first head. Yeah, do it again.
That's not too much rest.
Do it again. Let's see. Let's do the rest. Yeah, that was good outset. Okay, do it again, and this time keep going.
Okay. Right on top.
Just breathe, let's move right.
Yeah, so that one I would definitely go back. On that, I would go back.
That was me. I got really excited for this.
You know what?
And then I lost count.
No, at one point you were actually too slow, and I would rather you be too slow than too fast, so I'm not going to worry about it. It was actually quite good.
Okay.
The only thing I would say is when you do your 12s, yours are a little heavy. And remember, this is mostly not heavy. Even though we're forte, we don't want it to be too, not too stabby stab.
Technical terms.
Very good job. All right, I want to try something. Everyone stand. Dominic, I'll ask you to play one.